Hey, what up, everybody? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Ooh, I am seeing some people in here now. What up, James? What up, WW? I'm about to go get a funnel cake. This is the OG hamburger stand. You can tell it's the OG by the cracking on that blue up there. That's not part of the design. That's just the paint cracking. I think that this is the dinner. Oreo funnel cake. What's this other one? I might just have to do original funnel cake. I don't know about all this on top. What up, everybody? Happy Saturday night. I'm in Denver tonight. Linda is already traveling. We just spent the last week cleaning our house because we have a house sitter. The house sitter is getting the best possible version of our living space. It's the cleanest I've ever seen it. And Linda is going to be out of town for a little bit, and then I'm going to be out of town for a little bit. So we just got done hanging out with each other and packing, cleaning. And I'm going to be on location. I'm going to be here next weekend. I have a special guest next weekend. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be awesome. Somebody from the chat. So if you're not free, if you're not busy next weekend, please tune in. It's going to be somebody that you're not going to want to miss. And then the following week, so not next weekend, but the next weekend after that, please tune into that one. That's going to be a special one. A lot of special ones between now and Labor Day. I'm excited to share those with everybody. It's going to be fun. What up, Mikey, the Crab Man, the OG hamburger stand across from the Human Services building on Federal. That's my man right there. What up, Mikey? You know exactly where I'm at. All right. What up, Rockin' Desert Rose, Marcy Lynn, Actual Size, what up? Brandy, what up? Jack and Neve. All right, I'm going to get in the drive-thru real quick and fire up this funnel cake, and then we'll start the ride. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday night. We're in Denver tonight, but we are taking the show on the road. So have fun with me in Denver tonight, and then we'll go to a new location. No. Next week, well, I don't know. Next weekend, there might be something special along with the special guest. You'll have to tune in to find out. But for sure, we have the special guest. We're locking that down. Okay, this looks like an apple pie shake. Wow. If you want to know what America's like, this is all you need to know right here. Hot dogs and apple pie shake. That should be the flag, actually. Apple pie and a hot dog. And then they dip your cone in this like latex that is edible, and then you eat it. Blue raspberry freeze shake. I've never had a blue raspberry shake. I've had every kind of blue raspberry, everything else. If I wasn't just getting ready to spend 3 hours in the car right now, I might do that. I don't think I could let that amount of dairy. Blue raspberry is just this straight up Trix berries in my shake. This place is known for their funnel cakes. I think that's what's making people like bend the corner into the parking lot. Classic strawberry or Oreo? I mean, probably classic. I don't think we could do this tonight. What is this one? Is there chunks of apple pie? Apple pie. Oh, that's the apple pie shake. What's this one? Sundae. Okay. That looks like too much apple there. Or maybe it's just on the side. That's what they want you to think. All right, we're next up. Let's get into character here. Ace Boogie, what up, bro? Hey. If one of my mods is watching, I don't know if I have any mods on right now, please put up Ace Boogie Stacks page. He's got a YouTube channel that I just subscribed to. You should too. Hold on.
Hi there. Welcome to Hamburger Stand. Please order when ready.
Hi, may I please have a classic funnel cake? And that's going to be it.
Sounds good. Thanks. Your total is $539. Please pull forward.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Broncos mufflers, yeah. Talking to real people is going to be like making a phone call. You know how everyone texts each other now? And then if you make a phone call, you're like, what's going on? What's the emergency? To talk to a real person is going to require like an emergency from here on out. There was a shooting at In-N-Out in Twin Falls, Idaho. Yeah, Linda and I were just watching that. We watched the video of the person sitting in a Tesla and a guy with like a fully auto rifle walked up and just started spraying in the windshield. That's like not that uncommon here in the United States, unfortunately. Just a lot of shootings. It used to be that people were like, did you hear about the shooting? Now it's like weekly. Which one? Which shooting? Okay, do the synthetic guy, just take the order. Was that all AI? Yeah. A lot of these things, unless you really throw a wrench in the gear, you're not going to talk to a real person. I don't think she likes the special sauce, Rick. The guy in the Tesla passed away. His wife got shot in the arm. That's so sad. I saw that video before I knew about the story, and the first thing I thought was, is this real? So I don't know what year you're watching this in. I'm in 2026 right now. This is August 2026. Mike Brosnan, thank you so much for the membership. What up? And thank you, Jack and Neve. Mike, 24 months. Jack and Neve, 27 months. Thank you both. Thank you for that. I love that. Thank you. I'm tripping, or did I see a spider on the screen? I don't think there's a spider on the... Hey, thank you to Linda Reed for dropping the Ace Boogie link. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I could pin that. It didn't let me pin it, but it did take me to the channel. Hold on. Okay, that's even better. Oh no, it didn't copy when I... Hold on. Share, copy. Okay, I think I did it. So Ace Boogie Stacks in the chat. I saw that he was close to 5,000 subs. Let's get him up over 5,000 subs tonight. If you hear me right now, please click on that link and hit sub, throw him some subs. I was watching some of his GTA content. I'm getting ready for GTA 6. It's all I've been dreaming about for a decade. This is going to be a really good end of the year. I'm really looking forward to it now until the end of the year. A lot of cool things happening. It's 2026 in Ohio too, although sometimes it feels like 1926. Hold on, it's my turn. Hold on. Ohio still has some of the 1926 laws. They just banned some guns here in Colorado. Hi.
$5.39. Thank you.
Oh, you guys sell Wiener Schnitzel chili?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Give me 1 minute.
Thank you so much, you too. They had a hat for sale there, and the hat said, "I love American wieners." If I would have known before we did that transaction, maybe I would have added one. Well, it depends. It's probably one of those really low quality trucker looking hats. But I love American Wieners. That would have been perfect at the next holiday party for the giveaway. Can I just Frogger? Anybody that knows this area, is it cool to just Frogger across the road right here? I think we could do it. Locals only. The locals only turn. Oh, maybe not. No. Oh, you know what this is, though. This is funnel cake parking over here. Oh, perfect. Funnel cake parking only. If they check, we've got a funnel cake, so we're good. We're legal. It's doing the self-park right here. I'm rocking the dark blue tonight. The Dodger blue. Let's get ready for Dodger baseball. Okay, here's the dilemma. I did want to eat this funnel cake, but I'm seeing like a little kid sitting over here. Look in the monitor right here. There's like a kid with his dad. I wonder if I should just give it to him. Let's see. I'm gonna ask them if they want it. Hold on real quick. Hey. See, that's even better because I was about to get super fat on that. Okay, hold on. I gave it to this dude and his kid. Man, I should have opened it first so that you could see it. It wasn't very big. Is he playing the drums? Me and Julio down by school, yeah, da 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 da. Mama, me and Julio down by the school, yeah, da 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 da. Much love from the LA Grind fam and the Hicks fam. I like that, bro. Oh, whoops. Boop, boop. Thank you so much, Ed Storm. Thank you, bro. Shout out to LA Grind and the Hicks fam. My favorite. All right, we did get to the funnel cake only parking lot. At least we left them with funnel cake. This is the little bro right here. When he's like, I grew up on the streets, he's not kidding. Like, he's on federal right now. He's got a phone. Oh, I should have him like scan the QR code. Damn, he's got his own phone. What a gangster. All right, so this is like a little bit south of the Broncos Stadium. So we're gonna head a little bit north. But this big old bug just landed right here. Hold on. Can you hold on? Let's see if I can get this bug in here. There you are, bro. Look at this big ass bug. Oh. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving. He's right here. It reminds me, Linda and I were driving down Sunset Boulevard. We lived right between Hollywood and Sunset. This is like 11 years ago, 10 years ago. And a roach landed on our windshield. We had the sunroof open and it started running toward, like, it's almost like it saw the sunroof and it started running toward the sunroof. And I closed the sunroof. I hit the button and it was like Indiana Jones and closer as this thing. Hold on. Oh, hold on. There were some people that were coming up on the side of the car, but they're over here now. Yeah, we'll leave this parking lot. There's a lot of little kids over in this parking lot. Jeez, is that Pitbull? Is that a Pitbull? My goodness. Oh, you know that Pitbull's getting down on this funnel cake. Are they meeting up with the homies over here? Nope, totally different crew, just walking around with your Pitbull. I love it. All right, let's get out of here. This empty parking lot, this is what my friends and I would find on like a Saturday night, Sunday, and skate. Have a little like rail. There's a lot of kids out here. This is not the greatest part of town over here. South Federal. Really good Mexican food though, like the best. I'm back in the chat. What up, Actual Size? What up, Ace Boogie? 93 till 5K. Hey, pinned at the top of my chat, Ace Boogie from the chat. Please sub to his channel. We can do it. We can get 93 by the end of the night. I believe in us. Whoa. That was a sketchy bus stop I just passed. Whoa. Julio, what up? Federal and 6th. Hey. Maverick, I call him Jammy because of you. I'm actually thinking of changing my name to Jammy. I've already told people that I'm close to, like, look, just take the shortcut and start calling me Jammy. If you know, you know. I respond. If someone says Jammy, you know my head's turning. Let me see. Hold on. Gotta get back in the lane right here. So there is somebody from this chat that might be special guesting with me next weekend. I haven't seen them in here tonight, so we can still talk about them and maybe they won't find out. Here's the city. This is where we're hanging out tonight. Downtown Denver, 924. Sometimes this is closed over here, sometimes it's not. Every once in a while we turn in and we can get access to the parking lot. They just approved for a new field to be built for the Denver Broncos. I was telling that to somebody the other day and they were like, wait, that field's new. And I said, yeah, that's what I thought too. I didn't think this stadium was old enough to just tear down yet. When Linda and I we went to a preseason game last August It was so nice inside. Hold on, I'm gonna see if we can get close to it. This is the one that's sometimes open, this gate. Sometimes I have to just park right here and then walk in. Maybe we can get lucky over here though. This is on the south side of the stadium. This is the original Denver area over here. I think this is the parking lot right behind the one I want. This is usually where the cops are parked though. I don't know if that makes it safer or even sketchier because there's always cops right here. What is that? Oh, it's art. Oh, I like this doorway. Ooh, this might be the thumbnail until we can upgrade it. Right there. Boom. Got it. I've heard of this. This is Brooklyn's. Super old looking building. Look at this stonework. Oh, Super Bowl 50. The Broncos won Super Bowl 50. Shout out to Peyton Manning if he's watching. Because I'm 50. Peyton, if you're watching, jump in the chat. Say what up. I didn't see the first part of this billboard, but yeah, let me back up a little bit. So we're on Colfax, and here's the billboard right above. Hold on. Oh shoot, hold on. I gotta make sure this isn't a cop behind me. Somebody just pulled up behind me and now they're not moving. I put on my hazards. Usually people will go around when you do that. This dude's like, no, I will turn off my car and wait. Oh, yes. You know what? This might be the thumbnail. The Broncos Bronco. It's just the only thing out here in the parking lot. The actual Broncos Bronco. You'd think that they would park that at like a dealership or maybe somewhere and put a tarp over it. No, we'll just throw it right out here in the hail damage parking section. Pretty sick wrap. That's the old Denver Bronco logo too. Ooh, with the stadium in the back. Yeah, Meow Wolf is behind me. Meow Wolf is dope. I recommend everybody go to Meow Wolf. Check it out. It's as close to being on drugs without doing drugs. It's just such a weird experience. They have two Broncos with logos. Yeah, I've seen one of them parked up here by the actual ponies. That's what we're gonna go over and check the waterfall of donkeys, which is what I call it. Probably not the official name, but it might be. There we go. All right, this is Linda's car. We're rocking the blue tonight. Looks good in the blue. And it kind of looks like they don't want me to go in here. I'm sure it's okay. I mean, I'm like in the top 10 #1 fans. I think it'll be okay. If they had more space here, I would have been right here. Next to Demetrius Thomas. Oh, there's Peyton right there. Look at the neck. Look at the bronze neck. Oh, they even got his little waddle right here. They should have taken this out for him. That's kind of... They should have rounded that out. Mike Shanahan right here. Legend. Red Miller, anybody with the color for their name, legend. Look at that haircut. He sat down in the chair and he said, "Give me the Bobby Knight." Oh, it looks like he's wearing a dunce cap. Yeah. I'm just kidding, you're cool, Red. Head coach Red Miller. Snap you with a towel though. It looks like they're all wearing party hats, right? That's kind of a design flaw. They put this light there, so now they're all partying. It looks like they're all wearing a little hat. It's awesome. I'm gonna sneak out here and get like just a little thing to tie underneath their chin. I'm gonna say happy birthday, Jeremy, right there. Oh my goodness, bro. Boa constrictor neck on this dude. Chin Turner right here. He's looking like Mr. Caitlyn Jenner. Haven Moses. All right. I'm going to start going a little bit faster. Craig Morton, quarterback, California. Jeez, he got the biggest head of all of them. Tripucka, Frank Tripucka, Notre Dame, 60 to 63. Okay. Got that Dick Butkus hairstyle. I'll allow it. Paul Smith, famous name. This dude just threw me the peace sign right here. G-Eazy right here. Looking like Daddy Warbucks. Is that a bow tie? Probably just a collar shirt and a tie. Lionel Taylor. Look like Jamie Foxx. Rich Jackson. There's only 2 more left. We got Goose. Number 23, Safety. You ever need a wingman, let me know. And then Big Little right here, Floyd Little. But here's what we came here for. We came here for the Donkey Waterfall. They have all those lights over by those gentlemen, but they don't have any over here on Pat Bolin, which is funny because he's got sunglasses on, so the light right in his face would look cool. They'd kind of need to light it from like up here going down. Oh, whoops. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. Statue of him wearing sunglasses. Badass. And his arms are crossed. He's not having it. This is nice. 26.2 miles in Kona. We're right here. And then right here, Pony Waterfall underneath the big Bronco. So when you're inside the stadium, they have the mascot come up here. I think he's holding a flamethrower when he's up here. Like at halftime, they have him like secured up there. I'm pretty sure. I know they have fireworks that go off on the side. I think he had a flamethrower and everybody's losing their shit. Oh my God, there's another whole Hall of Fame row on this side. We're gonna skip that second side. That first side took a long time. This is awesome though. I mean, you can't really respect the size. I mean, my hand like can palm a basketball, so that's not a good comparison. I mean, they really made it authentic. Like, that could be the thumbnail right there. But they're really going for realism when it comes to under the tail. Like, you probably could have just smoothed that out like Barbie, but you didn't. You went full Monty. Golf cart guy's looking at me again over here. If the security guy's watching me from Empower Field, I'm gonna be out of here in 2 minutes, bro. Thank you for letting me look. He thinks I'm gonna like get up on here and take a selfie with me like riding this stallion. Here's where you buy the tickets. Team merch store. They have the old logo back here with the rook, and then they have the new logo right here. Big O Stang. That's Meow Wolf in the back of the parking lot. When I first moved here, Mile High Stadium was to the left. And then right here in the parking lot was McNichols Arena. This is where I saw Nirvana, right in that corner of the parking lot, where I would go to the Avs games. We got one dude in the parking lot over here. there's a bar in Broomfield that bought some of the old things that were in McNichols Arena. I think the bar is called Roosters. No. Zoosters. Something like that. Something dumb like that. Zoosters, I think. Pool hall. It's off of like 287 in Broomfield. Anyway, you go in there and they have some of the seats from McNichols Arena. Like those really uncomfortable plastic seats that fold down. In like 95, when I saw Nirvana over there at McNichols Arena, we get there and they had the folding chairs like welded together all in a row. And then Kurt Cobain said, that wasn't us. We weren't the ones that put these folding chairs out there. And then everyone's kind of like looking around and he goes, pick them up and throw them to the side. So everybody started picking up these folding chairs, but they were all connected. I don't know if they were like latched into one another or like how they were connected, but they all started like going up like scaffolding and then they were like falling onto people. And he's just standing on stage. He's like, that's not how I imagined that going. I thought we were going to like push them to the side. And these big stacks of folding chairs are like falling all over. It was such a cool night though. I want to say 96. No. Younger, probably 94 or 95. It was before I had my learner's permit. So this is Mile High State, or not the new Mile High Stadium, Empower Field. And then get one last look at the Donkey Waterfall. This one's my favorite right here. Yee! I wonder if one of these golf cart dudes is gonna say what up. They're betting right now of whether I mount one of these stallions. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da-da-dun, 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 dun, dun. I saw this thing on Facebook that said for like 2 hours the Bronco tickets are going to be half price. So I went to the website, I looked at the tickets. They were half price of like 160. They still wanted like $80 for the cheap ones. And I've already spent too much money this year, so I did not get any tickets. No Bronco tickets. I don't have any sports tickets right now in my wallet, which sucks. This looks like the car that got shot up in that In-N-Out Burger thing. It looked like this model of car and it looked like this color. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I might have to unlock the car a different way here. Hold on. Or Linda, if you're watching, can you unlock the car for me? Oh no. Linda, are you watching? Can you unlock the car? I can do it, but it's on the phone that I'm streaming with. Hold on. Alright, hopefully this doesn't end the stream. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's telling me something's wrong with the network now. Oh no, it put Linda's profile on here. Hold on. Trying. second. Oh, are we back? That might have fixed it. Golf cart homie is taking his last lap over here looking for me. I'm already in the car, bro. He's seriously coming over now. All right, let's turn this light off. Oh, this is where he saw me come in. He's looking for us, bro. Not today. That had to have been the most exciting part of the night. I guarantee they were taking bets whether I get on one of those horses or not. Next time I wheel out a little trampoline and I just jump. Okay, well, it's telling me right now that it wants me to put in the key. So, hold on real quick. I do have a key. I hope I do. Oh, I do. It's actually asking me to put in the real key. So I have to put that right here in order to continue this ride. Isn't that crazy? All right. Okay, it's gonna let me drive now. That's crazy. I think Linda had to unlock the car for me wherever she's at in the world right now. She had to remotely open the car for me to get in. Technology. If you're watching this from the future, 2030, you're like, they're still driving around in cars instead of just teleporting everywhere. Another question I have is, I keep hearing about how much water the AI needs. Why aren't we asking AI what the solution to that is? Like, shouldn't that be the number one thing that we're AIing is like, how do we get more clean water? Like, what's the fastest route to getting a shit ton of clean water? Shouldn't it be helping us filter out all the poop out of the ocean or something? Let's lock that problem down and then go on to all the other. All right, let's see where we're gonna go here. Yeah, we found the one way to get into the parking lot. This is the other thing that's in my wallet. It's a little strip of floss. I keep this in my wallet. This thing is so clutch. Have you ever just had a piece of something in your teeth and you're like, I'm at least 3 hours away from a piece of floss? Not me. I always have a warm piece of floss in my back pocket. Oh, they were probably seeing me look at this car. They're like, oh, he's casing our Bronco in the parking lot. I'm not trying to steal your Bronco. I like the wrap though. Since getting back in the car, your video and audio are way out of sync. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can let me see if I can fix it somehow. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can shock it back into sync. Hold on. It's early enough that I could restart it. Hopefully I don't have to though. Everything's timed up fine there. Okay, thank you. Give me some reports. Is anybody else seeing it out of sync? Hold on. I think it would be fun to be a security guard. Well, now that I say that, I'm thinking about Die Hard, the movie. When the dude from Family Matters has like the worst night of his life. Actually, he was a cop. What What is it? This dude is on an e-bike in the road right here. Oh, that was an actual moped from like the 80s. Billie Jean Davies style. Did anybody ever see that movie with Christian Slater? Where they steal her sister's... Or no, they steal Christian Slater's moped. And this girl gets really mad and she like kidnaps a dude. Cross-country trip. This is Meow Wolf. Is this synced up to my voice? Is it in sync or out of sync? In sync or out of sync? This is the parking lot area of Meow Wolf. It's 10 minutes till 10. If this were summertime, there'd still be a little bit of sunlight. I mean, if this were like May, beginning of May. Out of sync, still out of sync. Okay. This is what I'm gonna try to do. Bear with me real quick. I'm gonna stop the app and then I'm gonna go right back into the app. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Hold on. Did that work? Are you reading me right now? I just did a restart. I asked people to give me 5 minutes and then see if I could restart it. Hopefully it worked. I'm in the parking lot of Meow Wolf right now. It still says that I have 0 people watching, and last time I did this, it told me I had 0 people watching. Last time I did that, I just restarted the phone and started it back up. When I did that a couple months ago, it was very humbling because the whole rest of the trip, it said 0 people watching. So I'm going to just do this for the love for the rest of the night. It says 0 watching. I do see people in the chat though. What up, Michael? Jeremy, I live in Denver. When are you having a meetup? Ooh. Hopefully soon. I don't know about August because August is so crazy packed now. Hopefully before it snows. That's my best answer. Denver meetup coming soon. I've been talking to Linda about some potential places. I think we have it lined up. Still out of sync. Maybe exit and enter again. Okay, put in number 1 if it's in sync, and put in number 2 if it's out of sync for you. Let's see if I need to restart it. 1 for in sync, 2 for out of sync. Back in sync for Greg. Okay, 1. I'm seeing 1. Muted. I'm not muted. Kefner out of sync. Kefner, try to refresh it and tell me what it looks like. GH fan out of sync. Brandy. Please refresh it and then let me know after the refresh. I'm just gonna hope for the next 5 minutes that it's working. We'll see. If I need to bite the bullet and restart it, then I will. I guess now the only issue is that the car doesn't know that I'm I'm using the little credit card thing here to drive. This is the key. Usually I just have my phone right there. But it's like telling me that the audio is going through the car. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to trick it. I'm gonna try to exit the car and see if that helps. Hold on. Alright, I'm leaving the car. Have a good night. Oh, forgot something. Coming right back. Okay, good. Now it's not connected to the phone anymore. It doesn't know that the... Okay, hold on. All right. I can't tell if there are people in here. It doesn't even matter to me. If you can hear me right now, thank you for hanging out with me. It's Saturday night. I was just trying to get it to sync back up, but I don't know if it worked or not. We'll see. I've been live for about... Well, now it doesn't tell me. It feels like an hour. I have at least 2 in the tank. I feel good tonight. Let's start driving a little bit. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you to Ace Boogie Stacks. I've got his channel pinned to the top of the chat. Please throw him a sub. We're trying to get him to 5,000 subs tonight. Let's see if we could do it. And if not tonight, if you're watching this on replay, you can still sub on the replay. Whoa, look at the undercarriage of this truck. Pink undercarriage. What? And not pink anywhere else, just Pepto undercarriage? That's unique. On a big O Ram truck? What? Who did this? Pink Panthers camping truck? It's a weird choice. I'll allow it though. Ooh, that might be a good thumbnail right there too. Boop. Okay, we're finally back in business. We have the video game music. I think we're synced up. I have a pink undercarriage too. So this is the first night of August. August is gonna be crazy for me. Linda and I both have a lot of traveling planned. Oh, this is the little back way to get to Ball Arena. They're always saying that you can park over here and walk over to Empower Field, but I don't really do that. I have taken the light rail before. Ooh, I want to show you this art in this parking structure if I can. Not next weekend, the weekend after that. I'm gonna be somewhere with a lot of culture, so we'll have some new stuff to look at. Hopefully I don't lose reception in here, but I have to try to show this to you. This Tatanka is crazy. I'm not going to stay on this, but if you want to go back later and pause it and read that, you can. A word from the artist. One of the things I love about Denver is the parking. It actually feels like there's enough parking. Like, oh, it's a grocery store. Here's 300 parking spots. You're welcome. Enough for everybody to get out of their vehicle. Oh, the train just showed up. You want to watch it? Hold on. Let me get a penny on the track real quick. Hold on. Oh, all I have is Tic Tacs and knives in here. No, I can't find a penny. It's all right. We'll do a penny on the next one. Here it comes. This is the light rail here in Denver. This is the one that I ride when I go to the basketball game. Let's look at the people on the train. Real people. I assume they're real people. This is 2026, so I don't know. Everything is sus now. I read that they are getting a bunch of old books and scanning them into Anthropic and a couple different AI engines. And then after they're done scanning in the book, then they destroy the book. And then it said that books made before 2022 are even more valuable because they don't have AI information in them. So yeah, apparently that's where the line is. Anything 2022 and before, you can sort of almost barely trust it. Anything after that, can't trust it. Do not trust it. All the time, Linda will show me like a picture of a koala doing something cute, and then we kind of look at each other and we're like, that's not real. Most of the stuff in our feeds now is just AI slop. Oh. This dude's blacked out on a bike right here. Jeez, and he's even wearing all black. We're right on the backside of Ball Arena. This is what Linda calls ballerina. If you're just joining us, we haven't even been in like a very populated area yet tonight. We're just kind of cruising some parking lots. I will take us into a area where we can see some humans though. Give me a second. This is the parking lot that's shared for Elitch's and Ball Arena. Actually, we could probably go down this road, right? What is this? We're gonna wake up every security guard tonight. Ooh, look at this secret little lot over here. I dig it. Pretty sure I've parked over here for $35. What? Oh, I'm hearing the train's going back the other way. Wait. Oh, it's turning right here. I was like, it looks like it's coming right for us. I can hear and see you. Okay, cool. At least I know a couple people are receiving this broadcast. That's all I need. This is a campus right here. This is the Auraria campus. Look how striped out the shadows are. This is called the Tivoli Center. right, this next part will be this much more exciting because we're actually in the city. Cue the city music. And this is Saturday night. It's pretty empty down here on Saturday night. We kind of have it all to ourselves right now. Dark digital ambient is my preferred genre, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Hey, cool, bro. This is copyright free vaporwave. I like dark, moody vaporwave too. Oh, this dude's from Chihuahua right here. Hi, Chihuahua. The focusing is kind of weird tonight. This dude is not quite out of my lane, so I'm waiting for him to go. All right, we made it. We're back in the city. I was down here a little bit earlier and it was very chill. I think a lot of people wouldn't realize, or they'd be amazed to know, this is what 10 p.m. in Denver looks like. This is Saturday night, 10 p.m. Like, you'd think this would be the belly of the beast right here. Yeah, the focusing is kind of weird tonight. In a blue state that's broke. I don't know if Colorado's that broke. We have all the pot money, bro. We legalized recreational marijuana, and then that gets heavily taxed. Oh, look at this dude with the Green Day haircut. We used to dye our hair with Kool-Aid. Sharkleberry Fin blue Kool-Aid. This is an STK, right where that bull is. This dude's like in my lane. Look at this. Yeah, peel back. Peel it. Oh, we got dude trying to flex his little Subaru. Oh, it's got a low clearance, so he's got to go super slow if he thinks there's a bump. This is actually the hotspot road for the bars. We usually don't go the way that we just came. But this is the bumping street. It's 10:12 right now. When we come over here in 2 hours, it's gonna look so different. So just be aware that right now, this is the calm before the storm. We're not gonna see any lions, I don't think. Oh no, I'm wrong. There are a couple lines. Look at this Lolo though. There you go. Oh, here are 2 cops right here too. Or else they're just dressed like village people. What's that in his hand? Looks like he has a clear purse or something. Oh, that might be an evidence bag. Whoa, bro. What are you doing? Don't make me call the cops. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in on this evidence bag. You guys tell me what's in there. Oh no. Oh no. Cardinals? Were the St. Louis Cardinals in here? Oh, these dudes are just drinking on the street. Yes. I think they just changed the law that you can have open container alcohol in certain areas. Oh, Pujols is on the Cardinals? Forgot about that. If this bacon wrapped hot dog guy turns, look at his shirt. He's got like a bedazzled rose shirt on. Drinking in the streets is now legal. So in certain parts of downtown Colorado, it is legal. There's a pedestrian mall here called 16th Street Mall. We'll go by it in a little bit. There's certain areas of that mall that you can drink. They have like beer gardens and whatever. I don't know if it's just in those areas. I think it's more lenient in several different of these downtown parts. Look at all the e-bikes and scooters though. And it's all this new, like if you came down here even 6 months ago, there were Lime scooters and Bird scooters. Now you won't find a Lime or a Bird anywhere in the city. Anywhere. It's all this VO that I've never even seen in other places. Like this is the first city I've seen these VOs in. And you can tell it's got the blue underglow. It's supposed to be 1 per person, but there's always like at least 2 people on them. And people just like skirting through red lights. You don't need any training at all to get on these. I want to see this dude try the scooter. Where is he going? I wonder if he's looking for his car after the baseball game. Oh, is he talking to the young ladies? Nope. All right, we're getting some people just starting to show up for the clubs. It's 10:15. And I feel like I have at least 2 hours in the tank, so buckle up. We're getting it tonight. This is Wonder Yard right here. You can watch baseball games here. Actually, that's the TV that I saw the Nuggets won the championship. The game that they could have potentially won, I came down here because I had a feeling, and they won. And I watched the last couple seconds of that game on that screen at Wonder Yard. All right, I missed something in the chat here. Hold on, I'm gonna roll back. I saw some green hearts. Thank you so much, Texas Man in Black. That's what I missed. Member for 30 months. Thank you, bro. Texas Man in Black, thank you so much. Happy Saturday. Thank you for cruising with us. We're on the back side of the baseball stadium. This is Coors Field over here. I'm gonna try to go around this traffic because it's green, but nobody's moving. It was super hot earlier today. Oh, look, the lowriders are just starting to load up on the sidewalk. My dad had this car in the early 2000s. It did not have the cool Daytons on it though. Oh, that's why. Because they're bringing in the Lolos. Oh, he's got to pass him on the sidewalk right here. That's awesome. Oh, he's hitting the switches. He's bouncing it. That seems illegal. It does. I think some things are just tolerated, especially at certain times. Whoa, look at this girl's steering wheel cover. This looks like what my grandma has on her toilet seat. That real fluffy, like... How can you even use that as a steering wheel? Hold on. They're right there, so I don't know how much I can roll it down. Hold on, I'm gonna try to zoom on it.
Yeah, you'll be alright. It's the easy loss you really hit. You'll be alright. I'll be fucking with you.
He's trying to scare him away from parking here. All right, now we can get a good look at this wheel. What? On the steering wheel? Car full of dudes right here. And then a car full of dudes right here. Burp, 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 burp. District 6. That's what we need. We need our arm out the window like that. She just wrapped her 90s leg warmers around it. Her Pat Benatar leg warmer. Oh, look, there's like a little Donkey Kong up here. Yes, look, he's rolling a barrel. That's awesome. I loved this arcade game, Donkey Kong. Jumping over the kegs. To anybody that's just joining us, tonight we're in Denver, Colorado. Next weekend, I'll probably still be in Colorado, but we might have a special destination. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that that works out. Either way, next weekend we're going to have a special guest, and it's somebody from the chat. So I think you'll want to tune in for that. And then not next weekend, but the following weekend, I'm going to be on location. My wife and I are both traveling most of August, and then we have a couple trips in September as well. Probably why I'm in a good mood, because I know that the next like month and a half is going to be pretty crazy, and I do have the approval from wifey to live stream in a couple of these spots, so I will be taking you with me. But with that being said, I've been to new places before that had bad reception. So we'll see what happens. Oh, the cop's running it. I thought he was going to hit this dude in the pink pants. I saw that he lit up the lights. Oh, and he's in an unmarked too. That cop that ran that was just in a regular white SUV with a green plate. Wow, watch yourselves out here, homies. That just looked like a regular dude. If a white SUV tries to race you, then that's entrapment. Don't race them. I think this rickshaw chick has her sunglasses on still. Oh, she does. Did you see how that last SUV was parked? Half of it was like the middle to the last half of the car was up on the curb. Special agency in Colorado Reserve, the real thing. That's why it's a volunteer state. I don't know what that is. Where I grew up in Iowa, we had a volunteer fire department. And I was telling my wife, I was like, yeah, they have this like really loud siren. And in the 80s, when I was growing up, they would just blare the siren. And if you heard it and you were on the volunteer fire department, then you drove down to the station, got the equipment that was ready. And last time I was back in Iowa, my grandma took me to this spot and I saw somebody that I grew up with, and I was talking to them and they were like, yeah, you should run by the fire station. A lot of kids that we grew up with are the firemen in there now. So I drove by and it was so funny. It's like, I'm 46, but it still feels like high schoolers playing adults or something. Like, I'm supposed to be in the tier where people are making like high level responsible decisions. I still feel like a high schooler. So it's weird to see kids my age in like these positions of responsibility. 46 used to seem like very old to me. Like, your dad's 46? That's like some Lord of the Rings wizard age. Now 46 is like you send your kids off to college and now you have another 10 or 15 years of partying because the kids are out of the house. Oh, what's going on in here? Black tie event. Alright, we're in the Rhino area. This is the Arts District. Arc'teryx right here on the corner. Arc'teryx. If you were with me last weekend, this is where we came for the electronic music festival that I gave like a really poor effort of trying to sneak into, and then we got shut out and then I just left. I don't know any 46-year-old kids. I think probably the reason that I do is because I still know so many kids my age that are just very immature. Some of them don't really have any reason to get like any maturity upgrades. Feels like they've kind of settled into the groove of where they're gonna chill for a while. I'm old enough to remember when this was like a horrible part of town. And now it's like, I don't know. I feel like this is as close to like a college campus type feel in a big city like this. Boulder, the whole town to me feels like a college town. Like everywhere you go, you can just, feels like a big college party. This dude has a big old motorcycle. I'm gonna leave that there? He's gonna leave it right by all these bikes. He's like, who can I impress with my dad's motorcycle? Everybody renting. Oh, there's 2 different pedal pubs in front of us on the right and left. DenverPedalRide.com if you want to rent that. We parked in front of this yesterday or last time. This is Federales right here. We were on the side. It smells like barbecue down here. Oh, I know why. Pit Fiend is right here. Oh, and there's kids doing drugs in the parking lot. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, get off camera. Get off camera, you're gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna show you where all the smells were coming from. There's a smoker right here, a big old barbecue smoker. This place is called Pit Fiend right here. And here's the big smoker in front, smoking it, and here's all the wood that they use. It just smells like piping brisket out of there. Ooh. Oh, it says they're open. I've been in there late before, and they're like, yeah, we only have like 4 different things on the menu. Everything pretty much sells out by 1 p.m. Like, oh, okay. Oh, no, sorry. The neon sign just says sold out. You know it's good barbecue when you can't taste it, because other people tasted it too much. Whoa. Oh my God, there's two ladies on this bike. Oh my God. They go X game mode. The girl in the back has pink Crocs on. I was like, they might need to check that tire pressure. It looked a little unbalanced. Oh, we got girls doing patty cakes right here. Keep doing it. Oh, they were doing 80s patty cakes right here. When I was growing up, oh, you got it. If girls were really like close, they'd have a little handshake and like a little patty cake that they do. Kind of like NBA players, you know, like when a dude's going into an NBA locker room, he's got 10 different handshakes with all the security guys. That's what girls used to do in the 80s. They'd have little patty cake greetings for each other. Girls, where I lived, always had a jump rope. Like, they just have a jump rope that looked like it was tied around them like a belt, and then just out of nowhere, they just start double dutching. If you didn't have a licorice rope jump rope on you in the 80s, 90s. This is the doer right here. Angela Davis. This is where we saw all the e-bikes meet up, right here. Not last Saturday, Saturday before last. And then a big old firework went off right where I am. Welcome everybody. It's Saturday night, about 10:30. This area that I'm in right now is called Rhino. It's the arts area that also has a lot. I know this girl somehow. This girl in the blue right here. Now that I'm back in Denver, I don't know if when I recognize somebody, I'm like, did I work with them? Did I grow up with them? Is that my friend's older sister? Whoa, look at this car. Yeah, that's dope. That looks like the original everything inside too. Oh, they had a Sidekick right here. Oh shoot. Right here. Should I go have her read my fortune? Oh, and then they're cooking Mexican food right here. She's gonna be like, I see you traveling a lot in the next 3 weeks. I see parking tickets stacking up on rental cars, but you're not looking like you're paying these tickets. I'm like, this must be somebody else. I pay all my illegal parking tickets. I just passed one of those pedal pubs that had all girls with wigs. I wonder if it's like a wig bridal shower. Another thing that happens here is there's just like a lot of girl posses. I have a cousin that's my age that I grew up with. She goes on like a girls trip. Oh no. We might have to play chicken with this dude. She goes on a girls trip pretty much every year where they pick a location and they all go. And Linda was like, that seems like pretty common thing here. I'm like, yeah, there are a lot of lifers that live here, like people that were born and raised here and they will probably live here their whole lives. Oh, there we caught him. There's the wig pedal pub. They're wigging. Okay, let me see if I can get a better one. Done. What do you think they're listening to? Oh God, bro. This is the Al Pastor guy right here. Oh, but this looks like an old Chevy. And this is where you can buy mushrooms and bacon wrapped hot dogs. Same corner. Ooh, magic mushrooms on a bacon wrapped glizzy. Ooh, I wonder how much that would be. What up, everybody? Saturday night, we're a little bit north of the baseball stadium where the Colorado Rockies play. I don't know for sure, but I think that there was a baseball game earlier today. I was seeing a couple packs of dudes with like St. Louis Cardinals shirts on, so I'm thinking that that was who they played. Shout out to Dev. I know he's a Kansas City Royals fan. Night before last, the Colorado Rockies played the Royals and we beat the Royals. We have a very similar record. It's like 45-67, something in that area. But Dev did let me know that both of our teams, the Rockies and the Royals, are doing better than the Angels. So huge shout out to Mama Hill and Shannon Hansen. I know they're big Angels fans. They made me an Angels fan. Sounds like the Rockies are doing better than the Angels, which is scary. Because the Rockies were like the real life major league team last year. Holding down last place confidently. Dang, look at all the traffic on the right. I think are all these people, oh, they're all trying to go right. That's not even that cool of a right. The next one goes to the highway. Okay, now we're actually in the thick of it. This is downtown Denver. We'll actually make it look like it's populated down here. CVC vodka? Sounds terrible. Dead Donkey Tequila? Yum. Ooh, I like this bike right here. Red, white, and blue Captain America Homelander bike. I like that. Oh, and then some dude's racing scooters right here. Dude's smoking a big old stogie. Don't inhale, bro. Oh, don't inhale. He's piping. George Burns Jr. Oh, she's smoking. Cheers him, cheers him. Oh, cheers him before I move. Okay. Hell yeah. George Burns would be stoked right now. He'd be stoking with them. Muskogee Stogie. And here's the Star Bar. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God! Oh my God! I thought he was gonna get slapped right there. I thought that other car was gonna kiss him right on the side. Ooh, bro. This has got to be outfit of the night until another one pops out. Where are we going? Oh, I thought that car was gonna crash. Because people just turn too fat into the lane. Like, I see that happening all over the place. It feels like people are like, everyone else will take care of me. I'll just drive like a fool and then everyone else will have to like swerve out of the way unless they want to meet me. Man, they're always towing cars right here. And because they're always doing it right on the main drag, they cause a lot of traffic. These girls are wearing stuff that feels right for the weather. Oh, and this dude's passing everybody. What the hell? You think we're gonna let you in after you just snaked everyone? Oh, hell no. He's just letting himself in. No way, dude. I can't believe that worked. Oh, and there's a motorcycle dude that's like risking it all right next to me. Got motorcycle dude behind me. Oh, and then these dudes are just smoking blunts right in front. Okay, so big difference between 10:30 and 10:45. We're at 10:45 right now and it's already getting spicier. This is one of the Colorado Rocky jerseys right here. That dude that just did that auditory howl, he's wearing the Colorado Rockies jersey. He said something about the Rockies. Rockies, let's go. Trying to get this bike guy to pass me because he was like touching the back. Here we go. Now you got it, girl. Oh, he has those big O handlebars. Like it looks like you're hanging from the monkey bars in a recess. Look at his handlebars. That hurts so much. Like, it looks cool, but your shoulders just start to ache. I know because there was this girl in my neighborhood growing up. She had a banana seat, and I would always grab the banana seat bike because it was easy to wheelie. And she had those big O handles like that. It looked so cool when you were doing a wheelie with those handles. But whenever you see dudes with this kind of handlebar setup, you usually see one hand down and they're like resting an arm, you know what I mean? Like they have one hand on the handlebars and they're trying to get the feeling back in the other arm. I mean, bikes like that are like high heel shoes. You're not wearing it for comfort or anything other than aesthetic. You want it to look a certain way, and then everything else you're just dealing with. Well, maybe that's not true though, because the Easy Rider bike, oh, look what he's got in the back. He's got some chips like fastened to the back. This dude's gonna go party. Some ruffles. Pretzels? No. Party. You do not party with pretzels. Well, I guess sometimes you do. My mom used to make this like cream cheese salsa dip that you dip pretzels in that was really fire. But when I'm thinking party chips, I'm thinking like sour cream and onion, cheddar cheese and sour cream. Like, let's actually party. Hold on, I might be able to zoom in and see what these are. Tostitos? Oh no, those might just be like regular tortilla chips. He might have some like spicy dip on board, I don't know. I need to start making my own frijoles. Like, actually buy a bag of beans, soak them, wash them, throw them in the crock pot, go do something else for like 8 hours, come back. Perfect crock pot full of frijoles. he just littered. You can't leave that there, bro. Ooh, and this is Larimer Square. One dude hitting on two fine fillies right here. Oh, is he getting a stick of gum or did he just get their math? Dude's shirt is all bedazzled right here. She's like, we can't keep talking unless I give you a stick of gum right now. Oogie Boogie, thank you, bro. What up? Member for 28 months. Thank you so much, man. Happy Saturday night to ya. It was in the 90s earlier today, and it is 10 minutes until 11 o'clock, and my car says that it's 86 degrees at night. Oh, look at the side door on this CRV on the curve. I'm grading him on the curve. This is one of the older buildings here. I watched this this like PBS type program on Denver and its origin story, kind of. I think when I was little and I used to watch things that were like history related, I would just assume that they were right. Now, I'm 46 years old right now. I've seen history rewritten so many times that I wish on the beginning scene of any of that history stuff, they're like, here's the year, this is our best guess. You're talking about a lot of this stuff like it's just concrete fact, and a lot of it is just your best guess. But the actual history of Denver, because it's the victors that get to write history, you know what I mean? The people that win the war are never like talking about how many zits had to get popped on the way to looking gorgeous. You don't talk about the bad stuff. But there was a lot of dirty dealing going on out here because this was like the gold rush area as well as the silver rush. If anybody's ever seen There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis, like back in the day, if it was just you and your buddy out camping and you shoot that dude, like no one would ever know. It's just you and Mother Nature that saw that go down. And she keeps a secret. Not like now where you fart and it's on every flock camera for like 5 minutes. Did this dude say, excuse me? Rewind the flock footage. Okay. You did. There's so many like, oh look, it's doubled up scooter night over here. There are a lot of good things that the flock cameras do. But it's like 1 to 40 with bad things. Like to get to the good things, you had to go through like a swamp of horrible things. I keep seeing all of these channels or like movements where people try to deflock their community. And they're like, I'm not saying that you should do this, but if you do it, use this saw with this bit, wear this kind of goggles with this outfit so you look like everybody else. I'm not saying to do it, but if you are going to, the next person that wins a big election is going to be like, I will deflock the whole country and make that outlaw. And then all the people that feel strongly about that are like, okay, that's the issue that I care about right now. Soylent Green. Hey, speaking of Ace Boogie, please go to the top of the chat. I have a pinned... Wait, did the pinned message go away? Can anybody confirm? Is Ace's channel still up on the top of the chat? Oh, Michael. Thank you so much, bro. Murrow Vingian always pay their people well. Ooh. VRI local. Am I saying that right? Miro Vingian. Always pay their people well. That's awesome. Thank you, bro. I might turn that into a taco up here. State capital. Is this the highest state capital in the United States? Maybe. Michael, thank you very much. I would go full self-driving, but this is Colfax. There's a lot of construction over here. It looks kind of purple in the phone. I have it all set to blue inside. The iPhone's making it look lavender. This is the infamous Colfax. Looking a lot cleaner than what people usually think of it as. This was one of the rougher streets in this city forever, probably. Nob Hill Inn. That guy we just passed with the backpack, he looked exactly like Joe List, the comedian. I love Joe List so much. That's what Linda and I listened to for an hour before bed last night. Just like an hour of Joe List crowd work. He's so funny to me. Jeffrey Asmus, Big J Okerson, and Joe List. I think they're great at crowd work. These dudes are definitely doing drugs off of Colfax right here. Not definitely, but probably. There are definitely parts of Colfax that look like straight out of Bakersfield. Hey, this is Solid State. Thank you very much. Taco Fund. Yo, thank you. I'm about 3 minutes away from actually putting that first bite in my mouth. I'm gonna turn right up here. Sorry I didn't show that funnel cake earlier. I should have. This is solid state. Thank you again. What up, Ed Storm? All the flocks in my area on top of traffic poles. Oh, wow. Here in Colorado, I've probably seen like 50 to 75 flock cameras, and they're all the ones that are on just a regular pole, like a black pole with a solar panel on top of it. So it just looks like the solar panel on top, that's kind of the hat, the black pole, and then the camera is just kind of fastened right in the middle. And then that's the one that everybody saws down off the bottom. And then also here in Colorado, they started hiding them inside of other things because they know that people are deflocking. So they hide them inside of like, you know those machines that say your speed is 35 miles an hour or whatever? The back side of those has a flock in it. So you pass it thinking it's something normal, and then as you get by, you're like, oh, it just got my license plate. Tattoo shop right here that's still open. Lifetime Tattoo. This looks like Zed's bike out front. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Whose bike is this? It's not a bike, it's a chopper. Oh, whose chopper is this? Zed's. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. He looks at Marcellus Wallace. He's like, you okay? He's like, nah, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay. Oh, there's a dude just walking in the middle up here. This is Williams and Colfax. Oh, and we're gonna have to sit out in the street. Ooh. Oh no, I was hoping the line wouldn't be like this. It's Taco Bell though, it'll go fast. About to go medieval. What now? I'll tell you what now. I'm about to call the homies to go to work on the homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? Soon to be living the rest of your short ass life in agonizing pain. My wife is not a big Quentin Tarantino fan, but damn, he has the dialogue down. Texas Men in Black. This should make the taco fund complete. Yo, thank you, bro. Oh, just in case, the flock cameras use plastic poles, so Harbor Freight battery-powered hacksaws are great. I'm just saying. That's so cool. A video that I watched recently was like, I'm not saying that you should go out and take these flock cameras down, but if you do, this saw, and then he shows like the Husky saw, he's like, this works great. He's like, especially with this drill bit, and then they show like the specific bit. He's like, I'm not saying you should do this, but this is how I think people are. Look at the kitties right here. I want to just, what's your job? I shoot stock photos of like freaked out kitties on acid. Like what kind of backgrounds? Just, you know, solid yellow with like a old ass cooking pan. They're like, I don't know if I want to adopt any of these kitties. They look PTSD. Remember in Half-Baked when Killer like turned up the whole apartment? Killer was the dog that Scarface got. Fried ice cream. No, this is Taco Bell. We got fried ice cream at Good Times which is a fast food place here in Colorado. I think it's Colorado only. Please sub to Ace Boogie's channel. I'm pretty sure it's still pinned to the top of the chat. We're trying to get the channel up to 5,000 before the night's over. I miss the California Kitty. I miss California Kitty too. There are two different cats that I always check on whenever I'm back in LA. Pioneer Kitty in Baldwin Hills. Is that right? Pioneer Kitty, and then Felix, who's the Skid Row kitty that we met his mom, and then we met little Felix. And then I think last time I was in town, we saw Felix. Zach Stuff is in here. What up, bro? Hold on. Zach Stuff, what up, man? Linda is in your area right now. Linda went on a little Pacific Northwest trip. Texas Man in Black, thank you again. All the homies that have been hanging out with me tonight, thank you. What up, Joe Lee, Jack, James, Thames, Richard, Kefner, Alien Telepathy, what up? Zach Stuff making a new member in here, thank you, man. AJ Jordan got it, thank you so much. Please throw him a sub, Zach Stuff. He has a YouTube channel. Zach, if you could drop it in there. We're trying to get Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie has 5,000 or almost 5,000 subs. We're trying to get him up to 5,000, and then please throw a sub over at Zach Stuff. He has a YouTube channel. It's got a lot to do with everyday carry knives. This is the one that I have on me tonight. This is the Water Edition Benchmade. A good friend of mine gave this to me as a present. It's been my number one ever since. Yeah, I'll show it to you since we have time. This has been in my pocket more than any other knife. Has my initials on it right there, Benchmade. And then you know it's from Zach's channel, DSKFS. Don't look at my number. Look how suave this is. Watch. Yeah. Look at that snapback. We don't even need it to be faster than that. It's already fast. Thank you so much, Zach. I love this thing so much. It's my favorite one. And R.A. Clark, what up? Thank you for the gifted sub. Any got it. Any. Oh, I think I missed one too. Oh, this is Solid State sent one. Yo, thank you so much. Damn, thank you guys. Zach Stuff on the gifted, thank you. This is Solid State, thank you. R.A. Clark, mwah. And then, please sub at Zach Stuff. Did you drop the link? Oh yeah, right there. That's the Ace Boogie link. And then please throw a link at Zach Stuff. And you can thank me later. Both of those are really good channels. And then this channel that you're watching me on right now, next weekend, I'm going to have a special guest. It's somebody from our chat. So if you're somebody that's in my chat all the time, please tune in. You're going to want to see that. And then the Saturday after next, that's the one. Please, please, please tune into that one. Next Saturday, I would love to have you with me. Please watch that. The Saturday after next, that's the one I need you on. That's the only one this year that I'm going to say, please, please, please be with me. I need all my OGs with me. We're going to do something special, and I would love to have you with me. So next weekend, please come. But then the weekend after that, mandatory attendance. What should I get here? We're at Taco Bell. They have I think they have the enchilada back. Right there. Is that enchilada? No, that looks like it's got potatoes. There is a burrito. I think it's called the cheesy beef burrito. That one has potatoes, which is great. And Zach, thank you again for my knife. I love that knife so much. It's been keeping me safe for a month and a half now. Isn't this thing so dope? It fits with this car so well. It's like a, the car is silver, and then we have a lot of blue accent stuff here. But this is a Benchmade if anybody wants to get one. Made in Portland, Oregon, where Zach's stuff hails from. Okay, we're next.
Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, may I please have a Doritos Locos Taco Supreme?
Okay.
And then, may I also have a Crunchwrap Supreme with no tomatoes?
Crunchwrap Supreme, no tomatoes, okay.
And that's going to complete my order.
Any sauce packet?
May I please have a lot of hot?
Yes, that's going to be a 1207. Would you like to round up the soup portion?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Come to the window, please.
Okay, thank you. Deep, 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 deep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, I'm hearing the cops out. Oh, here's a dude on a scooter. Scooting. Oh, he's gonna leave it there? Oh, he's just gonna like take a second to finish this big gulp. I think that scooter is still on the clock. Maybe not. He's just chilling. So the Crunchwrap Supreme was not on my mind. And then when I looked at the picture, it looked so good. So that wasn't really something that I pre-planned. But I hope that the lettuce is okay. They've been having lettuce problems here. Hi.
1 second.
My cousin who's a restaurateur... Oh, thank you. My cousin who's a restaurateur drove me through the McDonald's drive-thru at 1 a.m. and showed me how robots were making the fries. Thank you, you too. No way, robots are on the fries? Not at Whack Arnold's. It's still a real dude. Okay, hold on. I think it ran out of my copyright-free vapor. It is 11:11. Make a wish. I'm gonna make one of these tacos a little bit lighter. Oh my God, I told them no tomatoes. They thought I was kidding. I was being serious. I wasn't using the sarcastic font. I like tomato products, but not actual tomatoes. Okay, just tomato made products. Ketchup, love. Salsa, yep. Spaghetti sauce, yep. No double turn. I kind of want to take a left right there, but there's nothing to look at if we do that. Or take a right there. See, I wanted to run it like that guy, but see the dude right here in the crosswalk? Oh shit, there's a cop behind us. Did you see that guy running the light? I think he has a cop chasing him. Hold on, I'm gonna pull over. He literally has a cop back here. Hot pursuit. Let me turn up the pursuit music. Oh shit, I'm getting over to the side. He's gonna pass us. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna get out of his way. Oh, it's an ambulance. Oh, I'm in oncoming. It was an emergency, I had to. I thought it was a pursuit. We haven't had a pursuit in a minute. Oh, he's blowing the horn. This is on Colfax, so I mean, a lot of people froggering across the road. Like, look at these froggers right here. Damn it, I've been wanting to get stopped at a light so I could take a bite. What? We're hitting every green now that I have food. Oh no, we're hitting every green because that ambulance went through. I like this church. This church is still going to be here when there are no more humans on the planet. The gold door will still be here. Thy golden door. This girl's playing soccer with some trash over here. Go! She was just kicking this thing. This is off Colfax. Always a lot of like wheelchairs. Surprising amount of strollers, but it's like there's stuffs in the stroller. And by stuff, I don't mean kid. What? Oh, it thought that guy was gonna jump out. It warned me that that guy might pop out. Beautiful church. My sister is living in England right now, and I went to visit her a couple times in England. And one of the times we went on a tour of all these really ancient churches, and it was so interesting. And all of the stairways, there were a lot of spiral stairways in these castles, and they all bent around counterclockwise. And one of the tour guides was like, yeah, have you noticed that every spiral staircase is counterclockwise? I was like, yeah. And they said that's so that when you're sword fighting, you have your sword in your right hand. They made the stairways sword fight ready. So that's how you know that it was a different time. They're like, we need to make this the best possible stairway for fighting. Oh, did you see that? You see the BMW that just passed? Hold on. That's the car that we need to be behind. Hold on. It looked like a... Oh, man. Oh, there was a Waymo behind it, too. All right, this is going to allow me to take one bite at least. All right. Thank you to everybody that made this possible. Mwah. Dude next to me is looking at me like I'm crazy over here. You know what? I am crazy. Don't look at me. Oh my God. Something bad just happened, friends. But I'm not going to tell you yet because here's the Waymo. Waymo van. And a bunch of smoke coming up for no reason right here. Did you see the bicycle guy go across on the red light? Wow, Waymo van. Schwaymo. Schwaymo. Oh, it's actually driverless. I heard that for a while they had to have the drivers in this because they weren't approved yet. But this one's empty. Look at all the cameras on it. It's just driving around with nobody in it. All right, when I said something bad happened, here's what I was referring to. Oh my God. I got sour cream bombed. It looks like a pigeon shit on me. Hold on. Oh, this is the car I was trying to catch up to in front of us too. This is like the two girls that look like they're driving a stolen BMW. Definitely not getting out of the car for the rest of the night. It looks like I just did a porn shoot or something. Yeah, so there's a Challenger, like a Dodge Challenger that's driving all stupid. And then two girls behind that Challenger in a BMW that has paper plates. Oh, when I'm hearing the cops. Okay, things are heating up a little bit. It's 11:20. And this meatball's getting spicier. Praying for Linda's car. I took all the shrapnel. Her car's good. Her car does need the prayers though. Who gets the most prayers on your channel? The vehicle that I'm in. Challenge that booth, us the scanner. Weedo, what up? See, there's a lot of just cars full of dudes driving around like this. Oh, and dudes on their bikes right here. This is the bar area. Dang, look at the purple lights on the truck. That's hella illegal. You can't have purple lights on the front. Hey, but this vehicle in front of us, this was my old car. So I had a Jeep SRT with the dual exhaust right in the middle. I had a black one, and then I had a dark red one that was like rouge. I missed the pipes in the middle. And then you see the color, it was called Brilliant Black. So the color is like fleck with all of these different colors. So it looks black. See how the whole thing looks black? But when you really look in, it was like, it's called Brilliant Black, which is really cool until you have to match the color. See how it's everywhere? The whole Jeep is like that. And on the new Jeep that I have, the SRT, it's got the same thing. It's called Brilliant Black. They really jack the price on you when they're telling you how unique and cool it is, and then anytime you need to get any panel repainted or anything redone, then you just hit the expensive button. You missed the Jeep? I think we might bring the Jeep out next weekend. My special guest was asking me if we could take the Jeep, so next weekend might be a Jeep weekend. We'll see. It depends. If we take the Tesla, we'll have more options of where we could go. If we take the Jeep, then I'll probably want to keep it short. There's so many people just walking around the car right now. I'm praying for the Jeep. It's sad and lonely in Jeremy's driveway. It actually looks really good. Linda's like, why do you wash it so much? I'm like, because it's my baby. I keep it clean. When it rains, I'll go wash it. She's like, are you taking it somewhere? I'm like, no. It's for the neighbors. Oh, that taco just gave me another half hour. So here's what happened. Yeah, not good. Good thing I'm not going to the club tonight. Looks like I just got back from strip club. Gut bomb incoming. Oh, but now I have the, what's left is the Crunch Wrap, which is like the most car-friendly thing that you could possibly eat. Look how car-friendly this is. Oh. Alright, this is where I need to pay attention. This is where we're going to see all the club outfits. And the girls that just walk across without any crosswalk sign. Oh, here's Slash. It actually said do not cross. And they were like, don't tell me what to do. It's Saturday night. This girl's just wearing like bikini top. Okay. Okay. Hey, what up, Todd? Happy Saturday. Let me get back to the Crunch Wrap here. Back to the wrap. I'm eating like somebody that just got rescued from a desert island. What is this car? What is this? It looks like a... Wait, what is this? I'm not kidding. I don't know what kind of car this is. It looks like a Mustang. It's brand new. The paper plate says September 30th. Larry H. Miller? What is that? dude's got his safari hat out here. Oh, and he's smoking. It looks like his first time smoking. Oh, he's not even inhaling that. Like Bill Clinton style. I just want to look cool. Speaking of looking cool, these dudes are Jinko jeans dancing over here. Vaping, of course. Oh yeah, this is where it's gonna start filling up. Every lap we take from now on is gonna have more and more people. Viewer discretion advised. Oh, I thought that rickshaw was gonna run it. They are. A little kid hanging off the back. Look at how this dually truck is parked, this white one. And dude's like half in the lane. Probably nowhere else to go park it. Here's what the inside of this Crunchwrap looks like. Look at how thin the meat is. There's not even any meat over here. The meat is like what you sweep under the rug right here. It's like a smiley face. Basically just lettuce. That was just a whole bite of sour cream right there. Chipotle style, like every bite at Chipotle is just one, like, oh, that's all rice. Oh, bite of all onion right there. I'll ask them to mix it up and they get so mad. When you're at Chipotle and after they're done making the burrito, you say, can you mix it up? They take like like a plastic fork and a plastic spoon, mix it up, and then they throw those both away. Look at this guy's shirt right here. It is bedazzled 11 out of 10. What are they buying right here? What's this guy's sash say? Everybody here, like, we're the only people not vaping. Like, literally the only people in the city right now not vaping. That girl caught me recording at the very end. She's like, wait, am I the main character right here? I don't know if I already mentioned this, but Linda's out of town this week, which means if you grew up here, if you knew me when I was younger, we're partying this week. Call me. We're going to party like it's 1999. We're going to party like it's on sale for $19.99. Oh, I got it, bro. Don't worry. Get the bail money ready. I'll call you. Whoa, bro. No signals. Thank you to everybody that threw a sub to Zach Stuff or to Ace Boogie. Those are both really good YouTube channels. I've been watching a lot of Y Files on YouTube. WHY, the Y Files. Anybody ever watch that? Thank you so much to the taco contributors for putting taco in my tank. That helped so much. Where are my girls, Mama and Shannon? They're probably sitting in a hot tub, like on a mountaintop right now. Because it's Saturday Night Live. Tonight we're in downtown Denver. They did a good job on the lips, right? The shading. Some shading. Whoa, that's a Survivor. Look at this car. Oh, this guy's gonna pee behind the car. Hopefully he just pees. He looks like he's looking for a spot to store a number 2. Whoops. That surprised me because you can't take a left right there. But look at this. This is Saturday night in Denver. And this is kind of why I left 20 plus years ago to go to LA. I was like, I'm staying up all night. I need some action. I need to be around where things are happening at night. And then LA made me smoke the whole pack. And then, oh, look at these dudes. Oh, there's some e-bike dudes doing wheelies right here. You see homie in the middle doing a wheelie? He might have put it down right before the red light. We got some e-bike dudes down here breaking the law, breaking the law. He's got a helmet on. Good boy. And then these are all the light rail. I don't know when they started putting these yellow flags on, but those are the light rail cables. This is the homie trying to keep up with the e-bike dudes. LA was action. So not next weekend, but the weekend after next, I'm going to give you some action. Oh, look at this dude's bike. It's like super modded. Well, I don't know. It looks like a Talaria. Oh, and then you got these girls. Oh, they're running the red. Yes. Oh, and these dudes are trying to impress them, so you know they're going to give us a show. Let's go. Look, they're just all in the middle of the road, holding up traffic, not giving them make love. Oh, she's not even steering, bro. This girl should have watched a little video before doing this. The car thinks that somebody is in the passenger seat since I was holding the phone over it. It's like, hey, whoever's holding that phone in the passenger seat needs to put their seatbelt on. I'm still just stoked that people came back after the restart. I was having some connection issues, but it seems to be okay now. Look at this black Porsche. Somebody's got the risky business car out here. The first time I was ever in one of these Porsches, I couldn't believe how little car there was to this car. Like, there's basically no back seat. And there was no, like, there's nothing in the front. It's an empty hood. The engine's in the back. So it was cool. It was like, I've always been brought up to think a Porsche is cool, but as I was inside, I was like, I would not pay this amount of money for what I'm getting. The risky business car was a Porsche, right? A red, like an older red Porsche. It's got a frunk. Yeah, we have a frunk. We're rocking the frunky frunk in here. The frunky bunch. Linda and I went to Fort Collins last night. We went and played pickleball in Fort Collins, and on the way up there we saw a bunch of like drilling places where they're fracking. And then the whole trip there and back, instead of saying fucking, we said fracking. Because there was just so many like oil drills all over. That's what's crazy about Colorado. Such beautiful scenery everywhere. Like, you're just like, oh, the sunset, gorgeous, the mountains, breathtaking. And also a lot of oil derricks. And then when I moved to California, on my way to the airport once, on the way to LAX, I took like a back way, and it took me by all these little oil fields. I was like, where is this? There's just all these oil fields right next to LAX. And you can kind of tell, like, at night when the helicopter's flying over Los Angeles, you see everything's lit up, but then there are just a couple areas that aren't. Those are kind of the oil fields. So many like producing oil wells that even though it's in a neighborhood or something, they're like, no, we're not willing to give up this money, so we're just gonna keep it up. There was a documentary here called Gasland, Gasland, and they filmed, I think, the majority of it in Colorado, and it was about people that would turn on their faucet, like their kitchen faucet, and they'd light it, and it would light up like a flame coming out of their faucet, because so much of the ground had been fracked and their drinking water was being contaminated. Crazy how much oil drilling they do everywhere, but especially around here. ZZ Top whiskey. Methane, yep. If you've never heard of it and you like documentaries, put in Gasland in YouTube. It's probably like a 2010-ish documentary, something around there. What up, Lighthouse? What up, James Brooks? Hexroom 45, what up? Drill Baby Drill. I loved the Hoover Dam tour, but now it looks so much different. Oh, I also watched... One of the things I've been into recently is watching people, like YouTubers that do aviation. And I think this guy's channel is called Freedom Fox, something like that. He's a YouTuber that kind of has a GoPro. He has an experimental aircraft, and he was flying, I believe he was flying through Devil's Canyon, and one of his, or some, like his gas pump went out. He had fuel in one wing but not in the other wing, and then it wasn't pumping, and he had to figure out where to put it down. Pretty sure it's called Fox Freedom Flights, something like that. So interesting. And this guy was just flying, I think he's flying all over the United States, but he had to actually make a crash landing, and half of the YouTube comments think that he really needed to do the landing and half think it was for the video. I think that's just, anybody is always, especially now, it's 2026 right now, people are not believing what they see. They see so much AI stuff. And just a lot of things are staged. It's not like they weren't before, but now it's like turbocharging on the staging. But if you have time, go back and check out this dude's crash landing. It was nuts. He was in a canyon that was just like no place to put it down, and then he finally saw this little spot, did a 180 and put it down and lived. I'm watching a lot of concerts on YouTube and a lot of tutorials. A friend of mine that has his pilot's license, he was telling me how easy it is to get simulator time and to get really good at the simulators. And he's like, and then basically when you go up in the real plane, it's going to be so easy because you've already had so many hours in the simulator. And then I have another friend that is a commercial pilot right now, and I was talking to him about it, and he was like, yeah, you can even simulate all of the different things that go wrong. Like, the engine just blew. What are you going to do? What things can you check? What things can you control? Just very interesting to like train for that stuff. When I was doing my scuba diving certification, I got certified to scuba dive in Costa Rica, and they gave me a book that was like this thick. And he was like, you know, just kind of, you don't have to read the whole thing. He's like, just go through it. It was this thick because it was all of the things that could go wrong when you're underwater. And part of your gear when you're scuba diving is a knife, like a sheath that you grab a knife out of, and you have a knife. You pretty much have to have a knife every time that you dive, just in case you get tangled in some stuff or a piece of equipment breaks and it's stuck and you have to cut it. After reading all the stuff that could go wrong, I was like, I don't even know if I want to do this. And then I was telling Linda that on one of my first dives after I got certified, I was breathing heavy oxygen. Like, a lot of the people that I was on the dives with, they were seasoned divers, so they were just breathing very calmly, and I was like like really huffing it because I was scared. And I was on this long tour. It was supposed to be like a half-hour dive, and when you dive like that, you have to know how long you're going to be down, because that influences how much of a safety stop that you take at the end of the dive, because you're breathing. Oh no, oh god, this girl's so drunk right here. Her friends are trying to save her. This girl, she fell and they like are propping her up. Oh no, she's abducted. How are they gonna carry her? Oh no. And then there's another one over here. So yeah, when you have a tank of oxygen on your back, I think it's 30% oxygen and 70% nitrogen, something like that. And so before you get back in the boat, you have to stay at about 30, 40 feet under the water. And before you resurface, you have to give time for that nitrogen to get out of your bloodstream. And apparently if you don't do that, you get the bends. The early people that were figuring that out, thank you to them for figuring it out before I got here. But yeah, one time I was on this scuba tour, and I used all my oxygen before everybody else. And when you're scuba diving, there's this thing called buddy breathing. So you have your regulator right here that has your oxygen, and that's in your mouth and you're breathing that. But then you also have a second one. It's called an octopus. Like you have a second way of breathing in case something goes wrong with the first one. And then if somebody's tank goes, like something's wrong with it, you gotta look at this dog. They can do what's called buddy breathing, which is you're both breathing off of one tank. And so that's what I had to do. The tour guide didn't want to go back early just for me, and everybody else had oxygen. So he was having me breathe, buddy breathing off of his tank. And he was swimming around, and I'm on the front of this guy's body like baby Bjorn. You know what I mean? Because like I have to be close enough to him that I have access to this like oxygen tube. But this dude is still trying to be a good tour guide, and he's like swimming up close to these holes that have eels and shit in them, and the eels are coming out like 3D like this, like coming out. And I just kept looking at the guy like, bro, I'm the dude that's gonna be tipping you at the end of this. Like, and that's the look I kept giving him, was like, bro, you have to know like that I don't like this. I'm on the front of you and you're like pushing me toward the hole, and like things are coming out. It was not cool. It was not a memory that I like remembering. And then when we got back in the boat, he was like, yeah, you used so much more oxygen than everybody else. I was like, yeah, because I was scared, bro. This is terrifying down there. And also they have whale sharks in Costa Rica. Like a whale that's as big as a city bus, but they don't eat meat. So you can just swim right up next to them and they don't care. Scuba in Bay, Hawaii was cool when you looked toward ocean darkness. Yeah, that's true. They have some good scuba and swimming oil rigs off Huntington Beach. Decompression on Catalina Island. Yeah, so like Costa Rica has very salty water, and so the visual distance is like 40 feet or so that you can... Hold on, I need to make this. We're gonna run this. You can see in front of you about 40 feet, which is a long way. And when the water is saltier, the water is a lot clearer. Oh, that's the other thing too. Oh wait, I gotta zoom in on this lady. She's got sunglasses on. She's gonna walk behind this group. Look at her sunglasses. So cool. One of the things that they make you do before you actually get certified to be a scuba diver, or to have it be like signed off that you know what you're doing, they take you with all of your equipment on and they put you in the bottom of a swimming pool. And so you're doing all of the different things before you get in the ocean. You're doing them in a pool to demonstrate that you know what to do and whatever. And the very last test that they do is the instructor comes up to you, like you're underwater, you have all your stuff on, and the instructor comes up to you and he rakes the goggles off your face, and he slaps the like breathing thing out of your mouth, and then you have to like underwater open your eyes, find the equipment, put it back on, and then when you put your mask on, obviously you're underwater, so your mask is filled with water. You put it on and then you exhale air bubbles out of your nose into the mask, and then you tip your head back and you trap the air bubbles into the mask, and that's how you're seeing. Hold on, I'm missing some action over here. And so, yeah, they want to make sure that when you're actually in the ocean, if, you know, a shark slaps you or something, you rub up against something, they want to know that you're not doing that for the very first time in the most dangerous environment. So they want to do it for your first time in a swimming pool and then tell you like, okay, you know. And one of the things that I remember from that is like the more you panic, the more in danger you are. So like things were scary, and especially when you're under the ocean, you're trying to remember everything, but the more that you end up panicking, the less likely you are to survive that situation. So I think about that all the time, because I'm just like, the more serious something gets, I'm already trying to calm myself down. I'm like, look, if you want to make it out of this in one piece, you better stay chill, bro. Imperative. Thank you so. I missed one of these. Texas Man in Black. Thank you, bro. You wear your sunglasses at night, just like that lady. This girl right here thought that I wasn't gonna respect the crosswalk. She gave me a dirty look. But then she saw me respecting it. This dude has a Duff beer shirt on. This guy in the gray. Linda has a Duff hat. Duff is the beer that the Simpsons drink. That's what Homer drinks. Every time we go out, people are commenting on Linda's hat. She has a red Duff beanie. This is the back part of this concert venue. It's called the Summit. It's this right here, Summit Music Hall. Summit, 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 Summit. You can sneak in the back way over here. Oh, she's trying to get him to buy her a rose. She's collecting roses. Look at this dude. Did he buy these or is he selling these? Oh, he's selling them. No, he's buying them. I can't tell. Ooh, I can look into the venue from here. Hold on. Nope. These girls are trying to get backstage. Oh, look at them working their magic. It doesn't look like it's working. We're definitely getting a copyright strike tonight. We've hit a couple different patches of music. Is Dev in here? What up, Dev? Hey, what up, Shannon? I missed this. You wear your sunglasses at night? So I can. Shannon, thank you so much. We got Dev and Shannon in here. And Sean35, what up? This is the guy who drives and cleans the lakes around New Mexico, Wisconsin. Crazy what he finds. Oh, are you talking about the magnet? The magnet scuba diver guy? I used to really like those like magnet fishing YouTube pages, and then when they started finding all kinds of like guns and stuff, I'm like, Bro, you bought this at an antique shop and then just threw it in there to find. I'm just not... 2026 is not a year that leaves you like super trusting. Oh, this is the new VW Atlas in front of us. So many rickshaws out here. Okay, this might... Ooh, I hear somebody doing a burnout in front of us. This might be our last lap through here. I wanted to tell you that next weekend is a special one. I'm going to have somebody that's in our chat, somebody that you recognize from the chat, is going to jump in the car with me. The first time they've been on the stream. Hopefully I can make that happen. I think that's next weekend. I think there also might be a new location. I'm not sure yet. We might take the Jeep, and if we do, we'll stay local. Not next weekend, but the weekend after that, I need everybody to tune in. I need all my OGs. You can miss any of them throughout the year, even the remainder of the year. It's okay. I need you with me, not next weekend, but the weekend after that. I think you're going to want to join up. And then if you know me in real life and you want to party with me this week, give me a call. Linda's out of town for a couple days, and so I told her I would clean the whole house. But in order to clean the house, we got to get the house dirty. So yeah, we might be partying this week. So yeah, if you know me, come through and hang out. And if not, see me next weekend when somebody from the chat's going to be rolling with me. And then I'm going to be getting ready for the following weekend where that's going to be a super fun stream. Probably the best stream of the whole summer. So I've given you notice. Next weekend, I'd love to have you. The following weekend, don't miss that one. And thank you, Aaron Hockey, ZZ Top. Get yourself some cheap sunglasses. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Aaron Hockey, thank you so much. Good to see you, bro. I just found out this week that there's a skate company called Hockey. I had no idea. I was watching some interviews with some skaters that ride for Hockey, and they were asking them, do you like hockey? And they're like, not at all. The sport, don't care for it at all. The skate company, love it. So if you see a skater kid wearing a Hockey hat, that's a skate brand. All right, now these bars are starting to bump. This is Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row. That dude was listening to the Alcoholics. That was the first concert I went to after COVID. I went and saw Tash from Alcoholics in Santa Ana. Everybody was all masked up. Look at this dude's hair. David Blaine with the bleach. Whoa. This girl's talking into her phone like it's a communicator from Star Trek. This girl's just wearing like lingerie. What? This girl didn't even look over when she crossed. She just trusted me to keep her alive. All right, here's the other side of the street. That's it. Jaguar room, rooftop bar. Here's the line. And here's the other side. I wanna be where you are. That's what they're listening to. Sounds like a commercial. So many rows for pretty ladies out here. She's like, hold on, we're gonna go right in front of this guy's car right here, not even look at him. Oh, look, bacon wrapped hot dog dude has a bike to sit on. That's so funny. He's like, I'm just gonna have a little seat right here. Sweet. Oh, her too. This is just like a mobile seat for these people out here. This is on Market and 20th. Meat Market. Let's meet on Market at the meat market. And here are the Lolos on the left. Lolos on patrol. Oh, look at the Corvette. Ground Effects Corvette. Whoa, look at that dude's car. We gotta get out and check out that Lolo. You already know though, you only live twice. That's the motto. YOLO. Okay, let me make sure that we have the car key. Check. All right, let's go Lolo mode. That's dope, bro. So sick, bro. There's like a Kool-Aid man in the back. That's how I knew it. Because that fucking cop pulled up.
I got the same one she does.
That next red light. I pulled up this right lane. I got over. So I got over. Pulled up next to that corner. I'm dead stop. I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I can see y'all going up the hill. You sit there. Look, I see now. So I was right down there at a 90 degree It's so sick. That's the sickest one. That reminds me of the one that I saw in Portland with Zach stuff. When I was in Portland, we started the stream at Alki Beach. It's that little beach area just west of Puget Sound. Or no, just west of downtown Seattle in Puget Sound. Oh shit. This guy's waiting for me. He thought this was a legit spot. And here's our baseball stadium, Coors Field. They still have the lights on for some reason. Oh, it's behind first base. Hold on, I need to get my chat out real quick. Rob Chowda is still in here. Rockies beat the Royals. I saw that last night. What up, 707 Humboldt? Good to see you, bro. Shannon Hansen, 1111. Yes. We're at 1211 here. I'm living in the future. Living in the future. Thank you to anybody that made it this long. What up, Terry Sparks? Terry, happy Saturday night. Sean 35 and Terry are both in here, so that's good luck for me. Whoa, look at this old Honda. This used to be everywhere in my high school parking lot. Very affordable Honda. Are we still in the car? Yep. Vince, what up, bro? Vince, good to see you, bro. Let me take a left here for the first time. We usually don't get stopped at this light on the right. But this one's, oh, whoa. The racers just passed us right there. This is the bar from this side, or this is the bar street. Damn, you can hear them racing it behind us. We're gonna do one more lap. There's too many OGs in here right now for me to end it. One more lap and then I'm gonna go home and go to bed. Vince Alshev, thank you again. Good to see you, bro. Jolie Shannon, I have it. The shop still there doing a lot of work, and I had it. Storage rats ate up the wiring. Fighting with insurance guy that's working on fighting with the insurance guy wants your money. Oh no. Hopefully the rats didn't chew up your car. Immediately what I thought of when you said that, a buddy of mine got a Subaru and he took it to this place to have some like aftermarket parts put on it. And he got back in the car and all of the cup holders and so like this kind of trim area, everything in his car had these little teeny shavings on them. And it looked like it was part of the pattern because they were all like 4 millimeters deep, let's say, and they were all in the exact same pattern. So when he got in the car, he's like, wait, I don't remember it looking like this, but it's like literally the entire car. What happened was rats got in and ate the plastic around all of these things in his car. So he thought that it was like aesthetic, like, oh, it's like part of the design. It was that the rats completely ate everything around like his cup holder and the top of the doors and everything. And they had to do the same thing. They had to meet up with the insurance company and say, look, so much of this stuff needs to be ripped out. And they ended up getting the car place's insurance to cover it. So since it was like in the care of that car place, wow. This was in my high school parking lot too. RS Plus. Wow. Some racers out here tonight. I like the wheels. The wheels are probably worth more than the car. Dude's alarm's going off because of the revving. Just RS, that isn't a plus, that's a Chevy bow tie. That IROC was big with the ragtop. Oh. Oh, and then dude next to me is trying to race too. This dude in the Audi. And then we got Biker Bro behind him. So just after midnight, things are getting rowdy-er. IROC Ragtop is Shannon Hansen's game day cruiser. I've seen what Shannon rides in. It is top notch. Are they going to race those cars? I don't think so. So this is the street that has the two main bars on each side. Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Row on the right. Jaguar Room on the left. Jaguar Room is the one that has that really big rooftop bar that everybody goes to. The entire building is basically rooftop bar. Oh man, I hope we go up a little bit. The outfits of the night just passed, but I'm not going to be able to show them unless we get a couple more car lengths. Oh no, the light just turned yellow. There's some girls on the right that were dressed like Rocky Horror Picture Show. They're used to... So I don't know how... Are there people from this chat that are actually in Colorado right now? The question I have is, there used to be a place here, I think it was called Vandermeer Speedway. Kids from my high school would go there on the weekend and race their like regular cars. And then they'd come back with whatever their quarter-mile time was. That used to be a big thing, and like dads would take their kids down there to do that. I think it was called Vandermeer. Is that still a thing here in Colorado? It was kind of down by Red Rocks, just a little bit south of Golden. But kids would always come back to my high school after the weekend and have like chalk written on their windshield, and it was like the time, their quarter-mile time or whatever. That's an interesting shirt. Oh, she has a little chain between the boobies there. Very Princess Leia of you. Did she just get in this car? She did. Nice. Shannon, but one thing I was able to get a used back window. Only way one is used, or get one from Japan, but it can't be insured. That when you receive it, it will be all in one piece. Crazy. Oh, the cops are up there busting somebody now. Uh-oh. This might be a super spicy final lap. And this dude's using his cell phone like a communicator from Star Trek, too. Look how he's talking to it. That's how Mr. Sulu used to talk to the Starship Enterprise. We need an away team down here. Spock's injured. Well, tell McCoy, get that sick bay ready. It's like, beam me up, Scotty. I control your body. Mr. Sulu, you and Lieutenant O'Houlihan, get down here immediately. We got flying pancakes on the wall. Captain's log, that's right. Maverick and me, that's right. Captain's log, stardate 151. These flying pancakes are getting out of control over here. Look at the hipster bro right here. Hipster City. She's trying to get in on it. This is my last lap through here. To everybody that hung out with me all night tonight, thank you so much. Next weekend is a very special one. I have a special guest. Please tune in next weekend to find out who that is, hang out with us. And then the weekend after next weekend, I'm counting on you guys. I need you to show up for me. Please come watch that stream. Next weekend, I would love for you to come hang out and watch that too. But the following weekend, I need you there. Please and thank you. So next Saturday, yes, come hang out with me. The next Saturday after that, mandatory attendance. What are you doing, bro? I just waved this dude across and then gave him the thumbs up, and only the one dude waved. At least one dude has manners, though. Oh, look at the girl trying to act like she doesn't know that her friend's hooking up back here. Oh no, the girl on the right is just third wheeling. Compliment the other girl too. You need her friend's approval if you're gonna go anywhere, bro. Throw a little compliment to the other girl on the way out. No? He doesn't know about that. You need the friends to like you too, bro. That's only one piece of the puzzle if the girl likes you. Her friends have to say nice things too. What the heck? Whoa, what happened to that leg? Stanky leg, stanky leg. Jeez, I've never seen that before. That one leg looks really cold. What you say, what you say, what you say. Oh yeah. We have the outfits on fire down here tonight. Hey now, Hank Kingsley. Did anybody ever watch Larry Sanders Show? Hey now, Hank Kingsley. Yo, thank you, Iggy. Iggy, thank you, man. And Renee got the gifted membership. Thank you for doing that. What up, Iggy? Iggy, next weekend I'm gonna have a special guest. And then the weekend after that, I'm gonna need your mandatory attendance. We're gonna have a special one. We need you with us. Oh, this kid is definitely not 21. Look at him horsing around. You have a fake ID, bro. You got your brother's ID. All right, last lap through here. Get your last look. This is what it looks like at 12:30 on Saturday. 10:30, not so many people. 11:30, starting to heat up a little bit. Oh, there's a cop behind me that wants to get by. I don't know, bro. Oh, this guy's wearing sunglasses. Both these dudes wearing sunglasses. Yes, bro. Morpheus. All right, one last look at the other side of the street. Oh, look at the Lambo right here. Look at the Urus. Matte black Urus. That could be Batman right there. Oh, the cops are behind us. Oh, little kid right there. Car in front of me, no lights on. Oh, there's really a cop behind us now. Okay. Kind of looks like it might be an ambulance. That's it for me. I love you guys so much. Please leave comments after this stream. Please come back next weekend. Hang out with me and the special guest. And then if you can't make it next weekend, please, please, please come the weekend after next. I need everybody there. Mandatory attendance. I'm gonna take attendance at the top of the stream. Hopefully you'll be there. I need more attendance. No, I need more presence than attendance in a class of schizophrenics, please. Not next weekend too. Next weekend and the weekend after. Love you guys so much. Please leave comments. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.